No, it's Jimmy. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Jimmy James. You are watching Catch It Live first. A little bit later than scheduled, but hey, what you gonna do? It's a working evening. Busy, busy, busy. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button, ping that notifications bell. If you can give us a thumbs up, that'll be superb. Right, now that's out of the way, let's get on with the football. We'll start off with, hopefully all the volumes are okay. If somebody can let me know in live chat if there's a problem, I would be ever so grateful. Live chat is open. Let us know what your thoughts are. If you've had a wager tonight, let us know what you've had. We can cheer you along. I've not had one myself. I've been too busy to get one on. But there you go. These things happen. Right. Let's get started with the English Championship. Just started the second half. We've got Birmingham 3, Millwall 0. Bristol City 0, Blackburn 1. Charlton 0, West Brom 0. Derby 1, Hull 1. Hull going great guns, but just showing the points this evening so far. Ipswich 1, Watford 1. Leicester 1, Middlesbrough 0. Having a bit of a rough time at the minute. Leicester, Middlesbrough, aren't they? Lost on the weekend. Oxford United 0, Stoke 3. What is going on at Stoke? What on earth is going on? Since I've been giving them stick on here for not scoring many goals, they've kind of gone... They've gone berserk. They've gone berserk. I've just got to check something here, so apologies for that. Why is that not working? Come on. Come on, sort it out. According to me, I am live. I don't know why not. Ah, there we are. There we are. It's updated nicely. I know why that was. I put tonight's stream on, instead of ultra low latency, just low latency. No need for anything mega quick tonight. So that's the championship done. Right, English League 1, Rotherham 0, Burton 1. English National League, Boreham Wood 1, Aldershot 0, Carlisle 1, FC Halifax 0, Hartlepool 1, Morecambe 1. Rochdale and Scunthorpe, that game has been postponed due to a waterlogged pitch. Yeovil 0, Wealdstone 0. Get some goals in. English National League North, AFC Telford 1, Merthyr Town 3, Buxton 0, Southport 2, Chester 0, Marine 1, Chester down to 10 men. Chorley 0, Alfreton 1, Curzon Ashton 1, Spennymoor 1, Darlington 2, Worksop 1, Kidderminster 2, Bedford 1, Kingsley 0, Leamington 0. Macclesfield 1, Peterborough Sports 1, Oxford City 1, Hereford 0, Hereford down to 10 men. English National League South, AFC Tottenham 1, Maidenhead 1, Chippenham 1, Salisbury 2, Dorking 1, Enfield Town 0, Eastbourne Borough 1, Dagenham and Redbridge 0, Ebbsfleet 0, Maidstone 0. Hemel Hempstead 1, Weston-super-Mare 0, Hornchurch 0, Chesham 1, Horsham FC 1, Dover 0, Slough 1, Bath 2, Tonbridge 0, Chelmsford 3. Chelmsford just on the score sheet again there. Bamber and Warrington, that was in the NPL Premier Division, that was called off due to a waterlogged pitch. Champions League, half time. We had 2 early kickoffs as well, so we'll go through those quickly. Eintracht Frankfurt were away at Napoli. That finished 0-0. Hate 0-0s. Slavia Prague 0, Arsenal 3. Good result for the Gunners there. It's half-time in the rest of these games. Atletico Madrid 1, Royal Union SG 0, Bodo Glimt 0, Monaco 1, Juventus 1, Sporting 1, Liverpool 0, Real Madrid 0. Oh, we'll let that one off though. That's probably a good game despite there being no goals. I haven't seen the first half though, so I couldn't tell you. And Olympiacos 1, PSV 1, and here's a bit of a shocker. PSG 0, Bayern Munich 2, Bayern Munich down to 10 men though now, and Tottenham 1, FC Copenhagen 0. Now Derby 1, Hull 1, as we said about that a little bit earlier. It was Joel and Darla on 50 minutes getting Hull back on level terms. Hartlepool 1, Morecambe 1. Admiral Musquet with the 51st minute penalty getting Morecambe back level. Let's just have a quick at the Valley. It is still Charlton 0, West Brom 0. Doherty missed a penalty for Charlton on the 36th minute. We've got a bit of action here. Expand the TV for a better view. Charlton with a shot there. Keeper with a good save down to his right hand side. Yeah, hopefully everything's all right with the volumes. Looking at my charts, everything is or should be okay. We've also got some football news as well for you, not just the scores tonight. Kings Lynn 1, Leamington 0, and now Tonbridge 1, Chelmsford 3. Tonbridge on the score sheet there, but still trailing. Rotherham 0, Burton 2, goal scorer to follow. Burton doubling their lead in that one. At Portman Road, it's still Ipswich 1, Watford 0. Philogene on 21 minutes, getting the equaliser after loser for Watford. Put them into the lead on 16 minutes. Darlington 3, Worksop 1, Darlington pulling away. And Hemel Hempstead 2, Weston-super-Mare 0. Have a look at this one. Expand for a better view. This is going to be Burton taking a 2-0 lead now against Rotherham. Don't know who the goal scorer is here. Rotherham just playing it around at the back. Oh dear. Oh, Tyrese Shade on... Oh, a lovely finish there from Shade on 63 minutes. Mistake at the back there from Rotherham, just playing it around. I think it was a slip by I don't know who. But Shade on 63 minutes made no mistake putting that ball to the keeper's left. So the mighty Wisła Krakow we played on the weekend had a good victory over Hrobry Głogów. Or Hrobry Głogów, however you want to say it. However I say it in Polish, it will be incorrect. But yeah, a good win. Kept our lead at the top of the table over what was Śląsk Wrocław. However, Śląsk Wrocław, they got beat yesterday by I think it was LKS Woods. So the new challenger has come out of the pack, which is now Grodzisk, and I think they're 10 points behind us. But we'll go through that more on the weekend, on Saturday, when Wisła will be playing. It's a 1:30 kick-off, so we'll be on air about 10-15 minutes beforehand. Go through the team lineups, any breaking news we'll have for you. We'll have a good pre-match build-up. Yeovil 0, Wealdstone 1, goal scorer to follow. Chippenham 2, Salisbury 2. Chippenham getting back on level terms there. Yeah, there's a report that came out, and I missed it on the weekend, but I didn't miss it. I just didn't have time to get the report. Didn't have time to get the report out there. Sorry guys, I've just got to send a quick message, which I've just done. Right, yeah, it's been sent. So yeah, Wisła Kraków, we have received an offer for our left back youngster Jakub Krzyżanowski, and it came from, looking at the report now, it says Baník Ostrava from the Czech Republic is strongly interested in Krzyżanowski, but the White Star is aiming to retain the Polish youth international. Wisła Kraków has been playing like pros this season. Obviously it's translated, so apologies. Been playing like pros this season and is well on its way to securing promotion to the Ekstraklasa, that is the Polish Premier League. That's why, if you can please hit the subscribe button, I need more subscribers. Once we get up to a certain amount, I'm not sure what the amount is yet, but the Polish Premier League, the Ekstraklasa, have said they will do a collaboration with us and we can live stream the matches. Rotherham 0, Burton 2, Tyrese Shade, we've seen that one on 63 minutes. Yeovil 0, Wealdstone 1. It was Dominic Hutchinson on 58 minutes, giving Wealdstone the lead. Yeah, so Mariusz Shop, that is Wisła Krakow's coach, is utilising a number of young players who are on par with their older counterparts and, in fact, are a key strength of the team. We certainly have got a mixture of youth and experience. These include Koziemka and Jakub Krzyżanowski. Koziemka is our right winger, having a great season. The latter, Krzyżanowski, is generating significant interest in the transfer market. On Thursday, we reported that the White Star, that's Wisła, had already received an offer for him. It was confirmed that Baník Ostrava is targeting the talented defender. The interest is serious, but nothing can be decided yet. Much depends on Krzyżanowski's attitude. Wisła isn't pushing for a sale, but is instead negotiating a long-term deal. Well, we reported on that a couple of weeks ago. The 19-year-old's contract runs only until the end of the current season, but it includes an automatic extension if he plays a certain number of matches. He probably will do. I don't think there's going to be any danger that he's not going to be hitting that mild stunt. There's been a goal. It's for Tottenham, and it is Tottenham Hotspur 2, Copenhagen 0. It is Wilson Odobert on 51 minutes. It's also Coventry 1, Sheffield United 1. Sakamoto on 49 minutes for Coventry after Sheffield United took the lead in that game. Not doing too well, Sheffield United this season. Spent most of the time in the bottom three. Coventry have been doing really well, so it was a bit of a shock tonight when Sheffield United took the lead. However, Coventry struck back and are on level terms. Rotherham, after that mistake against Hereford, against Burton, they've got one back. So goal scorer to follow on that one. They were unlucky to give away that second goal to Burton. Like I said, playing it about at the back, there was a slip as we saw. And Shade, he didn't mess about putting it to the keeper's left, but they have pulled one back, Rotherham now, so still hope in that game. Plenty of time to go. Let's have a look at that equaliser for. Let's have a look. It was a throw-in from the right-hand side for Coventry. Bit of a push in the back. Sakamoto first to react, puts it past the keeper. Just like that, Sheffield United back on level terms now. Or Coventry back on level terms, pegging Sheffield United back. Billericay 2, Chatham 1, Larne 1, Bangor FC 0, Birmingham 4, Millwall 0. St Andrews is going to be bouncing again. That was Jay Stansfield on 66 minutes. We'll put that one on the TV at the bottom in a moment as soon as it comes through. Expand it if you want a better view. We'll carry on in a moment with the football news. We've got some Real Madrid news, some Barcelona news with Marcus Rashford. Here's the goal. Just, blimey, just bundling his way through there was Jay Stansfield, no problem. Celebrates with a jump in the air and a little fist pump. So yeah, so Krzyzanowski, as long as he reaches the game's threshold, his contract will renew. The other thing I wanted to point out about that, it says the 19-year-old's contract runs only to the end of the season, includes automatic extension if he plays a certain number of games. Krzyzanowski is a key player in Jop's team, so fans don't have to worry about him missing out. The fact that Baniak, I looked at the league, they're currently sitting third from the bottom. So in my mind, that means the temptation for the player himself, you know, to want to move would only be a financial one. And I don't think Krzyzanowski's at that. I don't think he's at that stage of his career yet. But we'll find out. We'll find out more. What I'm pretty sure once the contract gets done, Yaroslav Krylevsky, our fearless leader at Wisła, he'll be putting details out that he's re-signed. Fight off any. Let's have a quick look at. This is the goal. Oh dear me. Rotherham will take it though. Yeah, he'll have that. He'll have the details out about that contract. Fight off any further interest. Spoke on the weekend about Angel Redado, our striker at Wisła Krakow. Spanish, loved by the Poles. And the article was Angel Redado on playing for the Polish national team. So it was, the article says Angel Redado has a huge fan base in Poland and many of them would love to see him play for the Polish national team. The Wisła Krakow star revealed to TV Sport how he would react to such an offer. He says, sometimes my teammates ask me if I'd take the chance of being called up to the Polish national team. In that case, I'd probably have to give up my Spanish citizenship, and that's a complicated matter. Regarding my Polish passport, if I ever got a call from the manager and the possibility of a call-up actually arose, I would definitely consider it. I'm not sure, but apparently, as a Spaniard, I wouldn't be able to have 2 European citizenships. However, Poles are like family to me. Everyone treats us very well. That'll be his wife and his baby, and we feel at home here. Well, if you've never been to Poland, go to Poland. You feel at home. Fantastic place, fantastic people. If you don't want to smile, don't smile. You don't have to. So the end of the report says, so I guess we will only get a definitive answer if that call up to the Polish national team actually comes. So I'm just wondering on that. If, Brennan Johnson for Tottenham Hotspur, 57 minutes. He's not scored. He's been a naughty boy. Serious foul play. So I haven't got the highlights to put up there for you for this one. But he has been sent off. Anfield, it is still Liverpool 0, Real Madrid 0. So, moving on to Real Madrid. After we've told you that Coleraine are now winning by 7-0 against Armagh. And Slough 2, Bath 3. So, still time for Slough. The comeback is on. There is time left. So, yeah, it's... moving on to Real Madrid. Real Madrid have made an excellent start to the season under Xavi Alonso. I can't remember who wrote the article. It might have been Sebastian Janus. I'm not sure. But either way, yeah, made an excellent start under Xavi Alonso. This is the Spanish Giants' second best start to a season ever. Following a disappointing previous season, Real Madrid decided to end the partnership with Carlo Ancelotti, as we know. Xabi Alonso has long been tipped to be a successor, but after a brilliant spell at Bayer Leverkusen, he seized the opportunity and moved to the Santiago Bernabeu. There were concern amongst fans that it was too early to lead such a grand project. However, the Spanish coach believed he would be up to the ambitious task and take the team to even higher levels. And it's Grimsby 5, Everton under-21s 2, Reece Staunton on 87 minutes. That's wrapped things up for Grimsby. Doing all right, Grimsby, at the moment. Yeah, he didn't achieve his goal during the Club World Cup as Real Madrid were eliminated in the semi-finals after losing to PSG. However, it was a crucial period for Alonso during which he better understood the players and the dynamics in the dressing room. This could translate into better performances from the start of the 25-26 season. Well, Real Madrid truly made an excellent start. They have played 14 matches so far, including 11 in La Liga. With 10 wins and 1 defeat, they are on top of the table, 5 points ahead of Barcelona in second place. This is a solid advance that could prove decisive in the race for the Spanish league title. Real Madrid have also been flawless in the Champions League, winning all 3 matches. The tally of 13 wins in 14 matches is the second best in the history. Only the 1928-29 season saw a better start, when Real Madrid also won 13 matches but suffered no defeats. Alonso's team thus equalled the record from the 1961-62 season. When I read that, I thought you can rest assured that the team they'll be aware of this record. So I would be expecting a positive result tonight against Liverpool. I don't say Real Madrid will necessarily win, but they'll want to break that 1961-62 record, won't they? Unless Liverpool are gonna shatter Real Madrid's visions of grandeur. Let's have a look and see what the current score is. As far as I know, it's still 0-0. It is... Oh, come on. Come on. If you're a Coventry fan as well, after the early panic against Sheffield United, Coventry have now taken the lead. So it's now Coventry 2, Sheffield United 1. We'll have the goal scorer to follow for you, and expand the TV, we will show you the goal. Not too sure who it is. It's from a corner. The keeper flaps about a little bit there. And it's who's that? Number 6. It's Thomas. Yeah, I guess you can count. With defending like that, you can kind of see why Sheffield United are struggling at the bottom. Not good enough. Keeper flapping about a bit there. Not sure what he was trying to punch, but unless it was going to be a beach ball, he was nowhere near it. Oh, and what have I just said? What have I just said? Sorry, any Real Madrid fans who've been watching. Liverpool have scored. Are they going to shatter Real Madrid's dream? Oh dear, oh dear. 60 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock, and Liverpool have taken the lead at Anfield. You can keep up to date with that game up there. You can expand it for a better view. We've also got PSG and Bayern Munich, and Tottenham and FC Copenhagen. Many thanks to AIScore.com for allowing us to use their graphics. And it was that man, Alexis McAllister. On 61 minutes. How ironic, we've just been talking about Real Madrid and their visions of grandeur. I literally said, let's have a look. And across the bottom it came, Alexis McAllister putting Liverpool into the lead. Grimsby 5, Everton under 21s 3. George Morgan in the 92nd minute. Surely not. Surely not. That's in the EFL Trophy. Grimsby will see that one out. Just looking at a chance here for Sheffield United. Swung in. Blimey. Good defending there. Yeovil 0, Wealdstone 2. Tonbridge 2, Chelmsford 3. Tottenham 3, FC Copenhagen 0. That despite Tottenham being down to 10 men now after Brennan Johnson got sent off. And that VAR intervention has not saved Real Madrid. Alexis McAllister's 61st minute goal, it will stand. And Tottenham Hotspur 3, it was Mickey van der Ven on 64 minutes wrapping things up there for Tottenham, regardless of being down to 10 men. No doubt that'll be from a corner or a set piece. I wonder, I've got a feeling Real Madrid will get back into this one. They're not going to let that chance to break the 61-62 record go. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I've not got my trumpet to play. Wonder if I can find it. I wonder if I can find it. Where's my trumpet gone? Right, there it is. So where am I going to get it to play? That's the question. No, can't do it. Not going to work, so I'm not going to try. I'll only make a pig's ear of things. Right. Carlisle 2, Halifax 0. Junior Luamba on 68 minutes, doubling Carlisle's lead. And Yeovil 0, Wealdstone 2. Max Kretschmar on 74 minutes, doubling Wealdstone's lead. And that game has finished now. Grimsby 5, Everton under 21s 3. It's Haverfordwest 0, Bury 2. Barry Island. Yeah, so moving on, let's move on to Chelsea. After I've told you that TNS 2, Carnarvon 0. That's not a final score, but it's doubled TNS's lead. And Tottenham have now taken a 4th against FC Copenhagen, and they are down to 10 men. They just scored 2 goals in about 2 minutes. It's been given as a goal. Ooh, VAR. We'll see what VAR says about that one before we get too excited if you're a Tottenham fan. It's João Palhinha on 67 minutes, but just hang fire with that one. We'll see what happens. They might just check offside there, but we shall see. Dorking 2, Enfield Town 1. Right, let's move over, as I was saying, to Chelsea. So Chelsea are looking to reward, and I don't understand this one. Chelsea are looking to reward Moises Caicedo with a new contract. According to Fabrizio Romano, so it's accurate pretty much, isn't it, all the time with him. The club is planning talks with the midfielder, who is completely happy in London. Oh, Derby have taken the lead against Hull. Goal scorer to follow. We'll put this one on the bottom of the TV. So what are they doing here? Oh, what a cock-up that is. What an absolute shambles at the back from Hull. Talk about being the maker of your own downfall there. Complete and utter shambles at the back. That was Salverson, 83 minutes. He's pinched on that error between the keeper and the centre half. Huddersfield 3, Mansfield 1, Dion Charles on 84 minutes. Huddersfield pulling away now. And back to what I was saying. Yeah, so Fabrizio Romano saying that Moises Caicedo is in new contract talks with Chelsea. He's completely happy in London. The Blues have ruled out the possibility of selling the star despite strong interest. So this is the bit that I don't understand. So it says Chelsea are looking to secure the future of their key players as quickly as possible. One of them is Moises Caicedo, whom the club considers absolutely unsellable. The Ecuadorian joined the Blues in the summer of 2023 and quickly became a cornerstone of the team. According to Fabrizio Romano, Chelsea's preparing to negotiate a new contract for Caicedo. Although his current deal, right, listen to this, although his current deal doesn't expire until 2031. The expert revealed on his YouTube channel, the London club wants to reward players just like they did with Cole Palmer. Romano emphasises that there's no rush, but the club believes a new contract will be a natural step. Chelsea wants to talk to Caicedo. He's very happy at the club and the feeling is mutual. So, do you know, I don't understand. I don't understand. Why would they offer him a new contract now when the contract that he's got doesn't run out until 2031? So that's another 5 years, isn't it? All that's going to happen if they offer him another contract now is he's going to obviously negotiate a better pay packet. He's obviously negotiating from a position of strength. So in theory, all that Chelsea are doing is they're just costing themselves money. Unless they think that the player's going to do an ESAC and down tools. I doubt it though. I doubt it. Chelsea are going great guns, aren't they? He seems really happy there, so I just don't understand why you would start new contract negotiations now when the current one doesn't end until 2031. Makes no sense to me. But then again, I don't own a football club yet, although the plan is we will go and buy this for cracker hopefully one day. Just need a few more million. You never know. Now, let's move on to Juventus. Juventus under Luciano Spalletti showed a new player. This is a translation, so apologies if it sounds a little bit pidgin English. Showed a new player. In the debut against Cremonese, the team impressed with their intensity, and the experiment with Coop miners in defence proved a success. Few goals going through at the bottom there. Cray Valley 1, Aveley 4. Nothing more than a consolation there. Eastbourne Borough 1, Dagenham and Redbridge 2. That could be a late winner there. Glentoran 2, Crusaders 1. Crusaders on the score sheet there, but still trailing. Time's running out. And Oxford City 3, Hereford 0. So yeah, so Spalletti played Coop miners in defence, and they're saying it was a success. But the coach still has another important task ahead of him, and this is from Tutto Sport. It didn't take long for Luciano Spalletti to shake up Juventus. Despite having only one afternoon to train, his team looked completely different against Cremonese than the previous weeks. From the opening minutes, the Bianconeri pressed high, scored an early goal and maintained their intensity throughout the first half. The biggest surprise was the decision to move Coop miners to central defence. The Dutchman, who had previously played in that role, utilised his experience and precise left foot to initiate attacks. This gave Spalletti a new option in play and the team greater fluidity in transitioning between formations. Despite their apparent technical shortcomings, Juventus displayed with a determination and confidence that's been lacking in the recent months. Spalletti on the bench was alive with every move, gesticulating and motivating the players. It was clear that his energy had spread throughout the team. Take note. Take note, some of you managers who stand there on the side, just watching your team. Who am I trying to think of? Steve McLaren, when you stand there with just an umbrella over your head because it's raining, not a good look. Not everything was perfect, however. Lewis Ender was active but provided only poor finishing, and Jonathan David still struggled to find his rhythm. The new coach has a lot of work ahead of him. Nevertheless, Juve fans have reason to be optimistic. The team is playing with passion again, and Spalletti has restored their belief in their ability to compete for top honours. I think it's a little bit early to be saying that, but you know, at least they are turning things around. If the Italian coach can rebuild Coop Miners and improve the strikers' effectiveness, Juve can finally start paying off their 100 million investment. A lot of money. A lot of money. Spalletti has brought method, character and creativity to Turin, and that's already a solid foundation to begin writing a new chapter in the old lady's history. I guess only time will tell on that one. The last goal that we've had go through on the video printer is Derby 2 Hull 1, and we saw that one, Lars Jorgens Salvesen, on 83 minutes. Real howler at the back for Hull. Mix up between the keeper and the central defender. Can V1, Wingate and Peachley 1, can be getting back level there. West Brom, just past the keeper's post. Still 0-0 at the Valley. Boo! Could see missed a penalty as well on 36 minutes there for Charlton. So next up, I wanted to talk about Manchester City. After we've told you that Atletico Madrid 2, Real Union is a new score. Atletico Madrid doubling the lead there. Curzon Ashton 2, Spennymoor 2. Curzon Ashton getting back level now with Spennymoor. It's not only Spennymoor who are the comeback kings. That man Conor Gallagher on 72 minutes that got Atletico Madrid's second. So yeah, Manchester City. Manchester City decided to part ways with Kevin De Bruyne this summer, as we all know. The star already knew his contract wouldn't be renewed, giving him time to reach an agreement with his new employer. He had numerous offers on the table, and Napoli took him up on that one. Manchester City faced a daunting task replacing De Bruyne. The club was aware that simply signing a single player wouldn't cut it. Therefore, they bolstered the midfield with Reinders and Cherki. The former quickly earned a place in the starting lineup, while the latter is gradually establishing himself in the team. He has now recovered from a thigh injury, allowing Pep Guardiola to use him more regularly. On Sunday, Manchester City faced Bournemouth, the Premier League's top team this season. Cherki played from the start and assisted both of Erling Haaland's goals. This could be the beginning of a promising partnership. Haaland once got along brilliant with De Bruyne. Now he's praising Cherki, claiming that with him in the squad, the entire team can play better. We all know his strength. It's about getting the best out of everyone. He provided 2 excellent assists. I hope there will be more, Haaland admitted. It looks like business as usual for Manchester City. Now now De Bruyne's gone. The king is dead. Long live the king, as the saying goes. Rotherham 2, Burton 2. Hamish Douglas in the 94th minute getting the equaliser. We'll have that on the TV for you. Down at the bottom right-hand side. Expand it for a better view. It's coming from a corner down the left-hand side for Rotherham. Well, Burton were just pretty much static there. The only person who was on alert, got his head to the ball, was Hamish Douglas. The Rotherham fans, they are ecstatic with that one. Like I said, after that shared 63rd minute goal that put them into the lead, they were a little bit unlucky because it came due to a slip. Macclesfield 3, Peterborough Sports 1. Macclesfield pulling away there now. Horsham FC 1, Dover 1. Dover getting back level late on there. King Power Stadium. Leicester still beating Middlesbrough. Chance here though for Middlesbrough. Keeper with a good save. Just can't get the ball free for a shot while the keeper was out of his goal. Now it comes a shot. Just whistles past the keeper's left-hand post. Leicester still winning. Thanks to that IU 49th minute penalty. 4 minutes into added on time at the end of the first half. Buxton 1, Southport 2. Buxton on the score sheet. Probably nothing more than a consolation though at this stage. Chance here for Ipswich at Portman Road against... Ooh, good save from the keeper, then a good clearance. And another corner from the left for Ipswich, headed back in. Keeper with a bit of a powder puff punch. And what kind of a finish is that? Awful. Awful. Coaches must absolutely do the nut when things like that happen in the Championship. Alfie Jones for Middlesbrough. 90 minutes. He's not scored. He's been sent off for foul play. What's he done? Let's have a look. Expand the TV at the bottom. No doubt they'll show us. So he's just... he's a little bit unlucky there, unless that's a second... He's been done straight red card. A bit unlucky there. I'm not sure that the keeper wouldn't have got that ball first, but the referee disagrees. So Alfie Jones on 90 minutes sent off. So he's not going for an early bath on 90 minutes, is he? I think we've established that. If he walks off at a slow pace, his mates will probably be in there before him. Darlington 5 works up 1. Darlington pulling away. Right. Next up, let's talk about Liverpool. Not the fact that as things stand, they are going to spoil Real Madrid's chance of beating a record from 1961-1962. Real Madrid just need a positive result. They don't have to win, they just need not to lose. But as things stand, a McAllister goal is ruining PSG's evening. Liverpool are interested in the Argentine diamond. The clause is worth 100 million. So, who are we talking about? Wow. Just before we do, Charlton 1, West Brom 0. Sonny Curry in the 95th minute. Put it on the TV, down the bottom there. Came from a corner. Rubbish corner. Cleared all right by West Brom. It's going to be a blockbuster shot, innit? Oh, it's gone through the keeper. Oh, my word. West Brom are on the floor. They can't believe it. Sonny Curry just tried his luck there. It was straight at the keeper. And we've got another goal. We've got another goal. PSG have pulled one back. Goal scorer to follow in that one. You can see it over here. We're in front of Sky. PSG 1, Bayern Munich 2. Who's got the goal? Who's got the goal? It was Joe Neves on 74 minutes. So Bayern are down to 10 men in that game, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Bayern are down to 10 men in that game, but they are still winning. They've been down to 10 men for a long time as well. So a chance now for PSG to get back on level terms. Plenty of time left in that game. 16 minutes of normal time plus what the referee's going to add on at the end. I'm keeping my eye on this one up here. Liverpool and Real Madrid. Still Liverpool 1, Real Madrid 0. So yeah, talking about who's this player? Atletico Madrid 2, by the way. Union SG 1. Ross Sykes on 80 minutes. Still timing that one for Atletico to slip up. Yeah, the player is 100 million clause who Liverpool are interested in. Ian Subiabra. He's considered one of Argentina's brightest talents. The 18-year-old winger has caught the attention of clubs including Liverpool. Liverpool has long been renowned for its excellent scouting. which consistently yields results in the arrival of talented young players. This has led to the club's recent arrivals of players like Rio Ngoma, Giovanni Leone and Trey Nioni. It's possible that the Premier League champions will once again embark on a transfer hunt, this time with their sights set on South Africa. The Anfield Giants have identified a promising Argentine winger as their target. Well, let's go to the end of the article first. As reported in social media, Liverpool is closely monitoring Ian Subiabra's progress. The 18-year-old right winger plays for River Plate and earned a reputation for outstanding performances at the recent Under-20 World Cup. His Argentine team reached the final where they lost 2-0 to Morocco, and Subiabra scored 2 goals during the tournament, catching the attention of scouts from the European giants. Ian Subiabra's greatest asset is undoubtedly his versatility. He can play as a right winger, left winger or traditional centre forward. He's recently made his debut for River Plate's first team, making 19 appearances so far, scoring 1 goal and providing 1 assist. Interestingly, his release clause is a staggering €100 million, meaning interested clubs including Chelsea, Arsenal and Manchester City must expect a hefty outlay. Excuse me. So, I don't quite understand that. I'll tell you why in a moment, because Middlesbrough, although down to 10 men, they just equalised at Leicester. Jones in the 90th minute. So it's down the right-hand side. Nice turn there. Cross into the box. It's floated towards the back post, and Jones just rises well. Beats the keeper. He got a good purchase on that as well. That's not Jones. That's Luke Ayling. Once of Leeds, isn't it? Yeah, it is. They've changed it now. That's more like it. In the 96th minute, Middlesbrough get an equaliser. That'll break Leicester's hearts, and it'll be a bit of relief from Middlesbrough after the weekend. They wouldn't have been wanting 2 defeats in a row. So yeah, so that article that was written about how great Liverpool's scouting. The scouting is, it's far and wide, and I thought it was going to be some, I've got to be honest, I've never heard of the kid because I didn't watch the under-20s, but it's not like they've sniffed out somebody and they're going to go for him and he's a bit of a nobody. If there's a €100 million release clause in his contract, there's a good reason why River Plate have put that in there, and the fact that they then go on to say in the article that who were the other clubs who were chasing him? Chelsea, Arsenal and Manchester City. So it's not just something that Liverpool, they might expect Liverpool to put a bid in, but if Chelsea, Arsenal and Manchester City are also after him and they want to put a bid in, what's the big write-up about Liverpool doing so well with their scouting? It's not unique to them. There's other teams watching him, and I don't quite understand that. I'm not saying Liverpool aren't good at their job in scouting, but on this occasion, you could have quite easily put Chelsea at the top, are interested in him, or Arsenal or Man City, so I'm not quite sure about that article. But either way, it looks like he's going to be leaving River Plate, because somebody will pay the money. So if he's as good as they say, and I don't know, I haven't seen him, so I couldn't tell you, but if he is as good as they say, and at such a young age and being so versatile as they say, somebody will take a punt on him in the Premier League where they've got the money. And if he is as good as they say, €100 million could be a snip. Adrian, sorry mate, I had a window over my live chat. Apologies. He said, Adrian Komakiewicz, he's massive Wisła fan, lives in Krakow himself. We are going to meet up in January, I promise. I'm almost at the stage of booking flights and sorting stuff out now. I've got holiday stuff sorted out. And he says, hi Jimmy, good to see you mate. That reminds me as well, we've got the draw is out for the Polish Cup. The the puncher. And this way we've got another away tie, but it's another tie that we would be expected to win. So fingers crossed, we'll start moving towards the quarterfinals, the semi-finals, and if we can... Yeah, Adrian says, do you watch Liverpool? I do, mate. I do, but I try not to. Not a Liverpool fan at all. Growing up in Manchester and supporting Manchester United, as all my family do, I'm not a Liverpool fan, I've got to say. However, my son-in-law, my daughter, my grandchildren, all three of them, they all support Liverpool. What can you do about it? What can you do? Nothing, mate. I was just talking about it earlier though, Adrian. If Real Madrid can get a positive result from tonight's game, i.e. draw or a victory, they will break that 1961-62 record for the start of the season. So they will be aware of that record as well. They'll be going out all guns blazing. Oh, Adrian, he says, what went wrong? I keep asking myself that very thing, mate. I keep asking myself that thing. And my daughter and son-in-law and the grandchildren, they live about 270 miles away. So when they do come down to visit, they undoubtedly dress my grandchildren in Liverpool tops and things like that just to annoy me. But there you go. There you go. You can't choose your family, can you? So, yeah. So I'm just thinking that I've got a feeling tonight. I keep watching this game up here because that's the Liverpool game. I'm not watching it on my TV because I'm watching all of the other scores coming through. But I've got a feeling that Real Madrid will get something out of that game, although time is running out. Time is running out in that one. What are we in now? The 90 minutes on the clock. So we are running out. But I've got a feeling they will try and get something because they'll want that record. Final score has just come in now. Bristol City 0, Blackburn 1. So, yeah. So, last thing I wanted to speak about was... We're going to go over this was draw for the Cup. We'll go over that on Saturday when this were back in league action again. But, do you know, I was just thinking, Adrian, as well, if we can get promotion this season, I don't want to be arrogant and say when we get promotion, but to be honest, we should do it this season. This should be our final season in the Betclic 1 Liga. If we get back into the Extraclasa, we know we haven't got a lot of money to come for transfers. So we've got between 50 and 100,000 euros on possibly 3. Tottenham have just missed a penalty as well. They're already winning 4-0 against FC Copenhagen in the 93rd minute. I'm not sure who missed the penalty. But and they've been down to 10 men when Brennan Johnson got sent off about 25 minutes ago. So a comfortable evening for Tottenham. Adrian says it's the easiest draw on paper. That is referring to Wisła's next opponents in the Polish Cup. So yeah, what I was thinking, Adrian, was if we get promoted into the Extraclasa, fantastic, absolutely fantastic for Wisła. If we can get into the finals of the cup, and you know what we like? We do like a cup run. I mean, we have won the cup when we've been in the Betclic 1 Liga. So we've done it before. We've got a good team now. We've got a good squad. If we can get that victory, we would move into the European qualification. The qualification stages for a European campaign. What a good start to the 26-27 season that would be for Wisła. Blackburn have managed to get a win away at Bristol City, much needed for Blackburn. Really up and down and inconsistent, but 3 points on the board. And Olympiacos won, PSV won. PSV have equalised late on the goal scorer to follow. And yeah, Adrian, it is It is the easiest draw on paper, but it's an away draw again, isn't it? I'd like to have had a home draw, that is for sure. Olympiacos won, PSV Eindhoven won. It was Ricardo Pepi on 93 minutes. PSV Eindhoven getting back level in what is a hostile atmosphere, isn't it, at Olympiacos? They do create a hostile environment for the away fans and the team. Champions League, we're getting final scores coming through now. We're just seeing Luke Ayling there celebrating after he scored the equaliser late on for Middlesbrough away at Leicester. Much needed. Much needed. So yeah, things are looking up for Wisła, and it's an exciting season. I would love to get through to the final, that is for sure. I don't think I'll sleep for a few days before that one with excitement, nerves, a mixture of the two. Like I said, if we can get that European qualification, obviously we've got to go through the qualification stages as well. But it'd be some more money into the coffers. It'd be more of a draw to potential new signings. So yeah, exciting times. I'm still waiting to get... I haven't sent it yet, in fairness, but I'm trying to get hold of Jaroslav Kralevsky to see what is going on at Wisła in respect of a potential new stadium. Adrian says, however, go on, hit me with it, mate. I've got a feeling I know what you're going to say. Is it going to be too much? The start of our extra class campaign again? I don't know. I've had that thought as well, because we did struggle last season when we had Coventry pulling away now at Sheffield United. Sheffield United had the lead in that game, but Coventry proving too good in the end. 5 minutes of added on time at Anfield. We're in the final 60 seconds. It looks like Liverpool are going to break Real Madrid fans' hearts and the record will be gone. Adrian says, I see no options than promoting regarding potential to win the Polish Cup. I think playing in European qualification would be overwhelming for the squad. We could see it a year ago. However, Adrian, this is the way I view it, right? I can see it from both points of view, and I said it the other week in the live stream. It could go one or two ways. Adrian says it's a different kind of emotions and experience to see Wisła in Europe. Oh, mate, it certainly was. I mean, the game we played against, was it Cercle Bruges? It was just a goal fest, wasn't it? The downside of that was obviously Joseph Colley put himself out pretty much for the season, which was not good, and we went out of the competition. But I think we did ourselves proud in it. It did affect us in the league, though, that is for sure, for the first part of the season. You know, there was that inconsistency. There was almost like the club went on a bit of a downer. I think it kind of, rather than inspiring us, I think it kind of set us back a little bit, and ultimately that's probably why we ended up just scraping into the playoffs and not playing particularly well. So I understand what you mean fully. However, if we have a good run in that, and this team is much better than what we had last season, the likes of Alfaro did okay. Ultimately, when you look back now, not good enough for Wisła. I just feel I would sooner have... If somebody said, here's one for you, Adrian. I'll ask you a question now, mate. Adrian says, I don't feel like promoting and going down next season from the extra classer, even with the Euro quali. Bruges was 2 classes higher than Wisła. Yeah, but we We are absolutely all right. We got done at home, didn't we? But away from home, if my memory's right, we did them. And we did not look out of place at all. It was just that first, it was that home leg where we just threw it away, you know. Just one of them nights. One player of them was as expensive as our whole team. Yeah. But that away performance, mate, was fantastic. The home performance let us down ultimately. There's been another goal in the Champions League. Atletico Madrid 3, Union SG 1. Marcos Llorente on 96 minutes, wrapping things up there. Atletico now. Any thoughts of a late equaliser for Union SG have gone. Yeah, Adrian, if somebody gave you the option now and said, right, you're going to get promoted to the extra class next season and you are going to win the cup and get into Europe, or you've got the option to not go into Europe and don't win the cup, which would you take? Me, personally, I'm definitely going into Europe. But for one, you've got to think of the money. You got to think of the money that'll come in, because if we've got 50 to 100,000 euros to spend on 2 or 3 players, maybe, and this is over the next 2 or 3 seasons. Remember that Yaroslav Kralevsky said this is what our transfer kind of capability is going to be. If we get a decent run in Europe, the coffers are going to swell. We are going to be good enough to stay in the extra classer for that first season. Definitely. I would take having the European campaign. Then if we come out of the Europa Cup, we're going to the Conference League. You know, are we going to be better equipped to go into the Europe with the squad that we would have, with the players that we would have? Yet, without a shadow of a doubt. Adrian says, I'd stand for the European option too. The key is that we now have a better bench. Mate, don't we just? Do you know, last season, I got the feeling that certain players in that team kind of, if it wasn't their night, they kind of just did what they needed to do and got through the games. And I'll tell you one player who I'm thinking of in particular. I'm thinking of Jarac at right back. He had no competition really. For whatever reason, Marius Shop didn't fancy David Sock. Whenever David Sock played, I thought he always did all right. I'm surprised he didn't get more game time. But, you know, he didn't fancy him, and obviously he shipped him on in the summer transfer window. Not the same this season. We've got Lelievel can play left back, can play right back. We've got Joseph Colley can play on either left or right back. We've got Krizanovsky. We've got Raul Geiger. There's just such competition for places. Adrian says, I believe that in half a year we could have good substitutions to rotate. Totally agree. And I was saying in the live stream the other day, and I've said it for a couple of games now. A quick question for you, Adrian. If Alan Uriger is fit now, hypothetical, we know he's on his way back to fitness. He's going to be playing reserve games pretty shortly, and I'm expecting him. We've seen the videos of him training, and I've not heard any setbacks coming from Mikulek either. So competition for places is going to become strong. But as things stand now, does Alan Uriger get back into this team once he's fit and he's done his substitution bits, you know, coming on for the final 10 minutes of the game, getting back into the flow of things and what have you? Does Alan Uriger get back in that team? At the minute, I don't think he does. I don't think you can take Biedrzycki. I know Igbekin got man of the match on the weekend again. I think for me, all day long, It was Biedrzycki. He was immense at the back. The aerial challenges he put in, I don't think he lost an aerial challenge all day. The blocks he put in, he was good on the ball. His distribution was good. His positioning was good. For me, Biedrzycki, man of the match. I don't think you can take him out of the team to replace him now with Alan Uriger. And Grujic, I love Grujic in that defence. 2 reasons. One, his defending is really good. He's good in the air. He's got the physical assets. He's got enough pace about him. But 2, his distribution is fantastic. He'll ping a ball 50, 60 yards, put it on a 10 pence piece or a 1 zloty coin. And when you've got the likes of Koziemka down that right-hand side or down the left-hand side, at the minute we've got Ertehalo. I'm not happy with that, really. I would like to see Duarte back down this left-hand side. I know he's been getting a bit of stick lately in the press over in Poland, saying he's not playing well and what have you. Unlucky on the weekend again. Yeah, he should have scored, you know, but to hit the outside of the post, another 6 inches to the left, and he's on the score sheet, and everything's forgotten. So small margins. But I also want to see, and I keep saying it, I want to see a front 2 pairing of Redado and Adi Nikaj. If them 2 can pair up with Koziemka down the right, Duarte down the left, frightening, absolutely frightening. Nikaj's pace over the first 5 or 10 yards, he's gone, and he's got the strength. I just think he needs to settle in a little bit more. And I would absolutely love to see that. It is Liverpool 1, Real Madrid 0. So that record has gone for Real Madrid. Never mind. Adrian says he will be second option for Biedrzycki. When he got injured, he played good ball in defence. His performance after the comeback is under question mark. Yep, I mean, Uriger last year, he got us some vital goals, didn't he, as well? He's good from corners, he's good from long throws. But I just think his distribution is not as good as Grujic. And I think Biedrzycki, he's made himself now. I don't think you can drop him. You know, I think maybe a little bit of squad rotation, maybe. I always have that fear in the back of my mind that he's going to do something silly and get a red card. I think that's a hangover from the start of last season when he first came. He struggled, didn't he? The first 4, 5, 6 matches, he struggled with getting the red cards. But I think he's settled down now with that. And he's probably the tallest player in Wisła's squad, I would have thought. Igbekim, since he came back after we let him go, failed his medical, he came back. He's been superb. He's been a different player. I think it did him well, actually. Adrian says, and the other thing, Uriger is default captain of the team. Redado should keep the captaincy. Yeah. However, if I think he's been a little bit unlucky, Uriger, with the injury he's got. But is the squad now? Is it moving past Uriger? Is it moving past Jaroch? I think it's too soon to say Mikulek. I want to see Mikulek come back and play as he did last season. He was immense. Absolutely immense. I mean, when he scored that goal against Legnica, I was sat right behind where he put that shot in, and you could see it, arrow, right in the back of the net. And the injury that he got in the final playoff game last season, and not a good one, was it? Just an unfortunate incident where both players went for the ball full-blooded, and you had that impact, and obviously the fracture came, and the rest is history. So the fact that he's not been in the squad is nothing that he's done. It's just the fact that he was injured. But it has done us a favour in some respects, because now it's given Lelyveld the opportunity. It's given Krzyzanowski. I love Krzyzanowski down that left-hand side. I prefer Lelyveld probably down that right-hand side. But how do you play Lelyveld? I don't think you can take Raul Geiger out of the team. Geiger is just such a good player since he's come in. He looks strong, and it looks like he knows what he's doing on the ball, and he knows what he's doing off the ball as well. His positioning, the way that he doesn't dive in, he knows how to shepherd a player down the line, and just fantastic. I'm just absolutely loving watching Wisła. The only person I'm a little bit concerned about is Ertahala. I think when he came in, he hit the ground running. At some point, he was always going to have a little bit of a pause, but I think now he needs to start picking up his game again, because he's kind of playing now like I expected him to. When I first found out we'd signed Ertahala, all right, it was on a free. When I saw him playing last season, he didn't do anything spectacular. He was just a steady player. Played his first game for Wisła, and wow, it's like, where was those performances last season? You know, but it kind of tailed off a little bit. So it's, I'm sure he'll come good again though. The good thing is, like you said, we've got plenty of options. Adrian says, Biedrzycki is such a glow up that I can't believe 1 year ago I would laugh if someone would tell me he's the wall in defence. Mate, honestly, he has been, hasn't he? He's been an absolute revelation this season, and I think it's because he's getting games on a regular basis, and I think he knows he's the main man in that defence. And I think he's kind of rose to the occasion, put his chest out, and I'm the man for the job. I'm going to do it. And he has. He has done it. He's just been superb. But, yeah, it is so exciting. But in respect of, can you have a club captain, as in Uriga, and not have the captaincy on the pitch? So, in effect, you do all the off-the-field stuff as captain. On the pitch, it's you need another captain because you're not going to be playing as regular. I don't think you can have Uriga as captain if you're not going to be starting regularly, and I don't think he is this season. Maybe once we get a little bit of squad rotation coming towards the end of December, and obviously it's going to depend on where we are points wise and in the league. I mean, teams keep dropping off, don't they? It looks like somebody's going to come out of the pack to challenge us. It looked at first as though it was going to be Biextra Krakow. They've dropped away. They had an amazing start, but they have dropped away. Then it looks like it was going to be Śląsk Wrocław, who are coming out of the pack to challenge us. They're dropping away slightly after they got beat the other day against, was it LKS Budzu beat them? And now Grodzisk have come out of the pack and they're in second place. Can they challenge us? I know we did Grodzisk, but do you know when we played them, they look like they are a big, powerful team. So it's not surprising that they are moving up the league, and they're currently in second place. But I'm also expecting, towards the latter end of this season, I think Legnica are going to get in the playoff places. So I think they're going to come good with a run. Obviously, lots of changes going on there. I had another. Adrian says, do you know they fired the coach again? Are you talking about Biextra Krakow? I don't quite understand what goes on at that club. I know it's the wealthy businessman who owns it, and he runs it as though he wants to run the team and everything. But Is that the one you're talking about where he fired the coach a couple of weeks ago? Are you talking? Has he done it again? And I missed it. Over here in the UK, trying to find information out about what's going on over in Poland, it's not always the easiest. So I do have to dig around a bit and try and get translations done and what have you. So I miss it. So there's been another one, mate. No, I didn't know. Thanks for telling me. If you're talking about another coach being fired. Wow. But going back to what you said previously about Ronaldo taking on the, let's have a little bit of quiet now. There's no games being played. That Liverpool game up there is froze for some reason. Don't know why. But it has finished Liverpool 1, Real Madrid 0. Yeah, I think you do need to give Ronaldo the captaincy full time, because I don't think Uriga's going to get as much game time. Whereas before he was probably first name on the team sheet. I don't think that's going to be the case. Don't get me wrong, he might come back and play so well when he gets on that you're thinking, actually, you can't leave him out of the team. And then it's going to be Grujic, is it going to be Biedrzycki? One of them's not playing. That'd be a nice problem for Mariusz Jop to have. But I also have, because Grujic's distribution is so good, do you think, Adrian, that at some point Mariusz Jop would entertain putting Grujic as a defensive midfielder because of because the reason I say that, if we were to get an injury to Carbo, is then a lot of pressure to put on to Igbekim, and I'm not a massive fan of Duda playing in that defensive midfield role. I don't think he's got the energy. I don't think he's that kind of player. And I don't think he's got that physical attribute that you need in midfield. And I think if we're going to play as we are, as he settles in more, I think we're going to start seeing more of Omic in midfield. And you couldn't play. I mean, when we played Omic and Stazak against when you beat them, we won the game, but we were too lightweight in midfield with those two players. They're both good players, but they've not got that, at the moment, they've not got that physical presence. They're only youngsters, aren't they? They're going to fill out. But I think if you could put maybe Grujic in that centre midfield holding role, his passing is so good, and obviously his tackling is, that it could be a real shot in the arm for Biswa. And another option, you could then maybe move. I mean, we're looking at Cutwer. Cutwer had his place sorted, didn't he? Until he got that ankle sprain. He's out for a couple of weeks. Grujic comes in. He's done so well. You can't take him out of that team now. Well, you can, but why would you when he's playing so well? And then Cutwer loses his spot. And I think this is, when it goes back to what you're saying, we have now got a bench that is chomping at the bit to get on the field, and the players that are on the bench are every bit as good, if not better sometimes, than the players that are on the field. So it's looking really, really promising. I want to see more from Ardit Nikaj. I think if he can play up front with Ronaldo, they could become a deadly duo. So lots of things for Mariusz Jop to consider. Obviously, as injuries come along, he's going to have to make some changes that will be enforced. And also, depending who we're playing, a little bit of squad rotation at times is going to help his situation in respect of keeping players happy. We didn't really have that last season. Adrian says, it is an option. when defensive players will recover from injury, it's possible to move him and put someone for his position, in my opinion. Yeah, mate, I totally agree with you. But I would love to see that. No, I'm not saying that Carbo and Igbekeem aren't doing a job, but I'm just thinking that if Carbo at some point, if he needs a break, if he gets an injury, same with Igbekeem, I don't think you could play Omic in that midfield without somebody like Igbekeem or Carbo. He's not got that physical presence. And especially if you're playing a team like Grodzisk, where they're a team of giants, you certainly do need to win that battle. Or if you don't win that battle, you need to at least compete. And I don't think Omic and Stazak at the minute have that physical ability. Might come in time, but currently they don't have it. Right, I've just noticed the time. On that note, I'm going to go through all the final scores now. So we will, if anybody's had a bet tonight or a parlay, hopefully it was up. I didn't bother myself. I was a little bit too late because of work. But we'll go through the final scores. And the scores last night definitely went in Wisła Krakow's favour. That is for sure. We will start off with the English Championship. Birmingham 4, Millwall 0. Bristol City 0, Blackburn 1. Charlton 1, West Brom 0. Derby 2, Hull 1. Ipswich 1, Watford 1. Leicester 1, Middlesbrough 1. Oxford United 0, Stoke City 3. Coventry 3, Sheffield United 1. Moving on to the English League One, Rotherham 2, Burton 2. Just a one game there. English National League, Boreham Wood 1, Aldershot 0. Carlisle 2, FC Halifax 0. Hartlepool 1, Morecambe 1. Rochdale and Scunthorpe match postponed, waterlogged pitch. And Yeovil 0, Wealdstone 2. Just need to adjust. Just need to adjust that. Not sure what's going on with that. Right, let's get another window up. Gonna be 1 second. Right, that's a little bit better. Adrian says, have a good night. Adrian, thanks for joining me in live chat, mate. Stay safe this week. I'll look forward to seeing you on Saturday, unless you're at the game. Hopefully you are. I did see the news about Rukahauser. Are they getting a new stadium? It looks like they are. Fingers crossed we'll get one. Hopefully Yaroslav Kralevsky will reply to me once I send him a message. Fingers crossed. Have a great evening, mate. Thanks for joining me. Right, let's move on to... We did Yeovil and Wealdstone. Right. English National League North, AFC Telford 2, Merthyr Town 4, Buxton 1, Southport 2, Chester 1, Marine 1, Charlie 0, Alfreton 1, Curzon Ashton 2, Spennymoor 2, Darlington 5, Worksop 1, Kidderminster 2, Bedford 1, Kings Lynn 2, Leamington 0, Macclesfield 3, Peterborough Sports 1, Oxford City 3, Hereford 0. English National League South, AFC Totton 2, Maidenhead 1. Chippenham 2, Salisbury 2, Dorking 2, Enfield 1, Eastbourne Borough 1, Dagenham and Redbridge 2, Ebbsfleet 1, Maidstone 0, Hempstead 3, Weston-super-Mare 0, Hornchurch 1, Chesham 1, Horsham FC 1, Dover 1, Slough 2, Bath 3, Tonbridge 2, Chelmsford 4. English NPL Premier Division, Bamber Bridge and Warrington, match postponed due to a waterlogged pitch. Southern League Premier Central, Spalding United 1, Corn 1, Stratford 2, Needham Market 2, Sudbury 1, Royston 1. Isterman League Premier Division, Billericay 2, Chatham 1, Canvey Island 1, Wingate and Finchley 1, Cray Valley 1, Aveley 4, Welling 0, Folkestone 3, Whitehawk 2, Brentwood 1. English EFL Trophy, Notts County 0, Manchester United under-21s 2, Grimsby 5, Everton under-21s 3, and Huddersfield 3, Mansfield 1. European Champions League phase, Napoli 0, Frankfurt 0, Slavia Prague 0, Arsenal 3, Atletico Madrid 3, Union SG 1, Bodo Glimt 0, Monaco 1, Juventus 1, Sporting 1, Liverpool 1, Real Madrid 0, Olympiacos 1, PSV 1, PSG 1, Bayern 2, Tottenham 4, FC Copenhagen 0. Irish League Cup, it's in Northern Ireland, Ballymena 3, Newington 0, Coleraine 7, Armagh 1, Dungannon 0, Myola 1, Glentoran 2, Crusaders 1, Larne 2, Bangor FC 1, and Newry City 1, Glenavon 0. League Cup of Wales, Cambrian United 1, Britain Ferry 0, Haverfordwest 0, Barry 2, Newtown 3, Llandudno 6, and TNS 3, Carnarvon 0. There was one game played in Bolivia. It was SA Bulabulo 0, Always Ready 1. And I think that's all we had tonight. It is indeed. So all that's left for me to say is, unlucky Real Madrid. Well done Liverpool. Spoilt their record. Thank you to Adrian for joining me in live chat. Always good to chat, my mate. If you haven't done so already, not Adrian because he obviously has, but if you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do so. Ping that notifications bell if you can give us a thumbs up, that'd be superb. We are trying to get more subscribers so we can go back to the Polish Premier League, the extra classer, and say, look, this is how many supporters we've got. Can we now have the streaming rights for the Polish Premier League? They've said once the platform grows, they will do a collaboration with us. So please help me out and hit that subscribe button. I am Jimmy James. You've been watching Catch It Live First. I'll be back on Saturday lunchtime with Wisła Krakow's next game. It's a 1:30 kickoff, so we will be on air about 10-15 minutes before. And straight after that, we will have football special, all the goals from around the UK and Europe as they go in. So it's going to be a busy afternoon here on Catch It Live on Saturday. We are at home against Polonia Varsova, so it's going to be a good game. Wisła currently sitting top of the league, 10 points clear now of Grodzisk. And Polonia Varsova sitting in 12th, won the last two games though. So they are coming into some kind of form. But this work, we will still be expecting to have 3 points added to our tally from that game. Join me and find out. I am Jimmy James. You've been watching Catch You Live First. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I'll see you on Saturday.